What is going on with GameStop Corporation and AMC? Should we invest in those stocks right now? These stocks are the talk of the town right now. They've risen anywhere from 30% to 60% in this past week. Well, in this video, I'm gonna answer all of those questions and much more. So stay tuned. Now, let's get into this video. Well, before talking about both of these companies, GameStop and AMC, I do want to let you guys know that I'm personally not invested in either one of those, as I like to invest more for the long term rather than the short term. Especially in these kind of situations where both of these stocks seem to be more of a gamble rather than long-term investing. If you've been invested in the market since the past January and February, you damn well know GameStop, AMC, other stocks such as BlackBerry, Nokia. The whole purpose of these stocks, so-called meme stocks, was to go against big institutional money and hedge funds and go against their short positions. So big masses of retail investors rallied up these stocks and let's say they took them to the moon. However, the reason why both of these stocks rallied up so much had nothing to do with their fundamental analysis. Rather, it was more of a buying pressure from a group of retail investors through Wall Street bets that took these stocks and took them against big institutional and hedge fund money. Therefore, this situation created two big sentiments. One, where retail investors had a bull sentiment wanting the stocks to go higher and higher, and the second, a more bearish sentiment of hedge funds and big institutional investors that wanted the stock to go down. So both of these sentiments created what's called a short squeeze. If you don't know what a short squeeze is, let's define it quickly. So this is what Investopedia has to say about a short squeeze. A short squeeze is an unusual condition that triggers rapidly rising prices in a stock or other tradable security. For a short squeeze to occur, the security must have an unusual degree of short sellers, which are the hedge funds and institutional money holding positions in it. The short squeeze begins when the price jumps higher unexpectedly. This is where the retail investors come in and start to buy long positions in a security that they see it's oversold. However, both of these situations have to come to an end. Let's see AMC and GameStop's chart since January and February and see what's going on. So let's take a look at GameStop's chart. If you can see, in January, the interest peaked so much that the stock reached levels of $347 per share. However, after January, the interest dropped, and in February, you can see a big crash that the stock price reached prices of $50 per share as the interest shifted towards crypto. However, if we look in February and March, the interest again rallied up towards stocks such as GameStop and AMC, taking GameStop to another level of $265 per share, and after a month, then again it started dropping. Now, let's take a look at the AMC chart, which if you compare it to GameStop, more or less it looks the same, just the numerical values will be different. So if you can see here, again, in January, the interest peaked so much that the stock reached levels of $20 per share. However, after 1 month, in February, there was no interest. Interest moved on to crypto and the stock dropped anywhere from $5 to $6. And again, after 1 month, the interest peaked again. So the stock rallied up again to levels of $14 to $15. And now we're seeing the same kind of cycle play out again. So now the question is this current bull run going to continue into the near future, or is the price going to drop again? Well, the short answer to that question is nobody knows. Nobody knows if the price of GameStop is going to reach the $1,000 level. Nobody knows if the price of AMC is going to reach $100. And anyone who is saying that they know, they're basically lying and they don't know what they're talking about. Now, in terms of the current situation and the current news of why GameStop and AMC are rising up again, retail investors have found out that the short interest on both of these positions have risen over time recently. So they again rallied up retail investors to go long for both of these positions. Now, in terms of fundamental analysis changes, it is said that GameStop is building their NFT website on top of Ethereum. So that might be a big change coming for GameStop. However, it is still unclear when is that gonna come. Moreover, the company also mentioned their increase in revenue, sales, and profitability due to their increase in popularity. Now, in terms of fundamental changes in AMC, the company is saying that they expect for revenue and demand to go higher as some of the states in the US are opening up after the vaccination, and they expect more and more people to go to movie theaters and increase their demand and revenue that way. Now, the question lies, am I going to be investing into GameStop or AMC due to the recent price increases of even 30 to 60% in this past week? Well, the answer to that question is a big no. As you know, by now, my style of investing is more of a long-term approach, and investing for the short term with companies such as GameStop and AMC that their fundamental is not great is just not my style. However, that said, if you made money through GameStop and AMC, more props to you, good going. However, be aware of the risks. Now, finally, you haven't invested into GameStop or AMC, but due to the past increases in 30-60% just this past week, you're considering it. Well, just be aware. Again, this is not financial advice, it's my personal opinion, but just be aware as we analyze the chart of these stocks, there's always a big sentiment that rallies these stocks up, and then once this sentiment and this demand goes away, most of these stocks drop again in the coming months. So be aware of investing this type of way and the risk associated with doing so, and take a look at the fundamental analysis of those companies, and always do your own research. Well, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, just subscribe down below. That really helps me out reach out to more and more people, and I'll see you guys in the next video.